the internet. My name is Ninja Warfare and welcome back to the third episode of the Minecraft Hardcore series. Now last episode we left off on building this beautiful house right behind me. It took me a long time. The whole last video was just building and it was all sped up. And if you guys saw the raw footage, it was like, I want to say maybe like 5 hours worth of just pure building because I had to keep getting more wood. Apparently the wood that I got wasn't enough and I had to cut those parts out too, so just imagine how long that took. But I did some few decorations, as you could tell. Last time it did not have these bushes and these fences around it, and it definitely did not have these lanterns over here at the edges. But I put some lanterns over here. I think it looks nice. It gives it a real more comfy vibe. It really gives it that like aspect of it being more of a cabin. And I also put a second floor, and I think I'm gonna be using the second floor for more as a storage room. And last episode at the end I did say that we would build an underground like base over here directly under the house, but I think I'm gonna leave that for another video just because back-to-back building videos I think would be pretty boring. So what I plan on doing, and you might have already realized over here on my hotbar, is that I went to a village, and the village is like right over there. I think you can see the house right there. And I'm gonna be honest, I thought I was recording when I was exploring the village, but I wasn't. I forgot to hit record, so that's why. That explains the hay bales, the iron sword, the blast furnace, the brewing stand, and the bundle, and some books, and the lectern. And that explains where I got these items out of nowhere. It's not that, you know, I'm trying to cheat, or, well, you can't really cheat on hardcore bedrock. But, you know, it's not like I'm also trying to, you know, not show my full progression on the Minecraft Hardcore series. So we're gonna go over to that village over there, and I think this episode I just plan on exploring more of what's around me. Maybe the next video will be just mining in caves and see if I can find some diamond. But again, I have to be very careful because I still do have freaking copper armor, which is, I mean, it's something, but it's definitely not any type of iron armor or diamond armor at all. So I have to be super careful. So I already rummaged through some of these areas. I'm actually gonna get some of these blocks because we could use these for blast furnaces. Let me get that. Okay. And I'm gonna be honest, guys, I don't know if I want to connect this village over to my house, you know, make a little nice pathway, or bring all of these villagers over to my house. But at the same time, I don't want to have villagers that have expensive trades. So I think we might have to wait for a little bit to have villagers around my house, you know, making them, you know, small bases, you know, small trading halls. I think I'm going to wait until we go to the nether. So we have nether wart, we can make potions of weakness, and then some golden apples so we can cure some villagers and we can get cheap trades. So I already explored most of this area. I'm pretty sure I left nothing in here. Yep, there's nothing in here. But let me actually get furnaces. I'm just literally ravaging these poor guys. I think we're going to explore a little bit beyond. Definitely not that way. There's a pillager tower over there. We're going to try to avoid that at all costs just because, again, I have copper armor and it's not safe. We're not trying to die by the third episode. So let's go over here then. Oh yeah, and I also forgot to mention, guys, I got a saddle. So maybe, you know what? Maybe we can get a horse, because there's a horse right here. A new companion? Come on. Come on. Let's go. Okay. There we go. I mean, this horse is not that fast, but to me, I don't care. You know, this is our first horse companion. Oh, look at that, guys. There's another village. Whoa. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so there wasn't really anything interesting in here. Let's see if we can find another village. Oh wait, there's a blacksmith right here. Oh my god. I thought this area would have nothing to offer. Whoa. 4, 5, 6 diamonds. What? Is this rare to find like this many diamonds? And we get iron armor, some more bundles, another iron sword, and I'm just gonna put the saplings on the middle. Okay, that is impressive. We got diamonds from freaking blacksmith, and we got 6 of them. So what can we make with this, or what can we do with this? I think is a better question. Let me think. I think what is smart is if we make a diamond pickaxe and then try to get some obsidian so that way we could make an enchanting table. And then from there try to get some, at least fortune 2, fortune 3 would be awesome. But if we get a fortune on our diamond pickaxe, you know, all the diamonds that we can mine in a few episodes, or maybe by next episode if I want to start mining now that we have a diamond pickaxe, or that we can make a diamond pickaxe. This is great. Wow, this is a great start to the video, or at least a few minutes in. Alright guys, so I think I've been exploring for a bit and I still haven't encountered. Oh, never mind. There's literally a village right there. What the heck? Right as I was starting to say that, there's nothing over here. I don't have any. I can't tie this guy up, so hopefully he doesn't run away. Okay. Let's see what this place has to offer. Iron chestplate. Not complaining. We're literally getting iron tools from quite literally nothing. Let's see what I can put away. I definitely want to take this iron pickaxe. Let's just put dirt block in there. Okay, let's see. Is my horse still here? Oh my god, where did this guy go? Oh, never mind. The guy's right here. He was literally like right behind this house right here. Okay, so let's see. Let's try to get a better view of this village. This is a nice area. Oh, there's another blacksmith right there. Whoa, we're getting really lucky. That took a little bit of effort, but he was in there. Alright, let's see what's in here. Gold. Okay, I'm not complaining. More bundles. God. What am I gonna do with so many bundles? Okay. Okay, we literally got a full set of iron armor just by exploring areas. That is crazy. You know how crazy that is? We didn't even have to mine for iron. And I'm not complaining at all. And we also got a spear. Okay. Should I switch out? I think I will. You never know what you're going to encounter. Look at that. Full set of iron armor. Just from going village to village. Taking their resources. Wow. Okay. Alright, so I ended up leaving that village because there was nothing else to... Whoa! Bro, every time like I stop recording or I stop talking, there's something like to look at. That is a cool mountain. Yo, I wish our spawn point was here. Look at this. This area looks so peaceful. This is a pretty cool mountain. Let me see if there's like... maybe like a cool area. If we even can, because this horse can't jump for shit, but... Alright, so beneath here, or across from the mountains, there's a snow biome, there's a village down here, Well, let's check out these areas. Alright. More food, more potatoes, more bundles. I gotta take everything, man. I gotta take everything. It's one of the things that suck about when you're exploring. Like, sometimes there's just so many things that either you need or just are good that you don't want to get rid of anything. Wow, this area is nice. Let's see. Blast furnace. Less items I need to make for a blast furnace, the more I'm taking. Let's see. Whoa. Okay, there's just beds over here. And I think this is the last house with the blast furnace. There we go. I'm definitely taking that. So, I don't know how much we should keep exploring because I think we might eventually get lost. And again, I don't have a compass, so I think we should go back real quick. Maybe we should work on getting the diamond pickaxe and then getting some obsidian and then making an enchantment table from there and maybe end the episode right there. I think that would be a perfect end for this video. Alright guys, so we just made it back. Look at that. Look how beautiful our house looks like. I'm coming back home. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need to get a new horse. This guy's not cut out for the job, but we're gonna keep him around just cause. Okay. Let's put our chest right here and let's put all of our goods that we have acquired. I think the food I'll store somewhere else, but not right now. So let's replace these two with blast furnaces. Do I want? Yes, I do. Especially if we're going to mine in a few episodes, we definitely need those blast furnaces. So I'm gonna put the regular furnaces in here, and let's make our diamond pickaxe. There we go, diamond pickaxe acquired. I'm gonna try to find some lava, see if we could start getting some obsidian, finish off the video with an enchanting table, and from there. Alright, so I found a lava pool near here, and there's actually another one near my house, so this one is like a few blocks away from my house, so I have no problem putting this little lava pool to waste. But let's see. There we go. Okay. Let's make it. And I also need some food. Let's actually eat real quick. And let's close our door, because you never know. Creeper could sneak up on us at any time. So let's get that. Let's see which bundle has the... There we go. We just need one book. And enchantment table. There we go. Enchantment table acquired. I think we're going to keep the enchanting table right here. Look at that. That looks so like mystical, so I don't know, so cool. But if you guys remember from the last episode, while I was mining for cobblestone, supposedly because I was going to use it for a build, we encountered a little bit of lapis, so we can actually see what enchantments are available, at least for now. Efficiency and unbreaking. Okay, yeah, we definitely do not need any of that, but we have our enchantment table. We're progressing, I think, pretty well for 3 episodes in. I think it was a successful episode today. Look, there's the other lava pool that I was talking about. And I also think I'm going to leave the enchantment table up here. So that's going to be today's episode, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. It's a pretty short episode today. It was just mostly exploring, going village to village. Just trying to see what was around us. I think I have a better idea of what to do. I think I definitely want to make my own little village around here. Especially around here in my house. I think it's going to be pretty cool. So yeah, make sure guys to like, comment, and subscribe for more Minecraft hardcore videos, and I'll see you on the next one.